Hi viewers, I am Skandar Rafiq and on this channel Elatesoft I will show you how to use different technologies and language constructs to build useful software components and items. In today's video I will show you how to create ImageViewer. As in the last video I have created this basic skeleton in which we have created this customized header widget, and the lower part is the content frame in which we are now adding the image viewer. If you have not watched the previous video, please watch it. So now let's add the image viewer file. Select the UI and image viewer, make name camel case. So this is the image viewer widget. Make this as Q widget instead of Q frame. I have changed this. Now I am adding the two functions, load image and set file. Few properties, class level properties I am adding. So this is image cubics map and the scale factor, because we have to zoom in, zoom out, so by default set is a 1.0. So file path, just include the Q widget instead of Q frame. So I am now adding this function, set implementation, set file path and load image. So I have added the three functions, scaled image, set scaled image and get scaled size. So one by one I am adding this implementation of these functions. I will explain later on one by one the implementation detail of these functions. So this is the load image file is empty, just load from file path and scale factor set to 1.0 by default. So called set scaled image. So first of all, set scale image called the get scaled size. So this is the actual image viewer size, and I am just removing the first of all I have to add the few modification from the image viewer icons, UI files. Let's change some size 480. Okay. Set window title is image viewer. Okay, after that I am just adding one vertical layout. I will explain. As in previous video I have explained vertical layout. If you want to add some components and items in the widget, then you have to add some layout, maybe it is vertical or horizontal. So this is the geometry, spacing, left top margin. For the time being I want to focus on the one component. I will explain what I have added in this. So I have added the toolbar frame. I have set the default height, minimum and maximum height is 48, so that it can be fixed. Then I have added one horizontal layout. As I will show you, this is so in this horizontal layout, first of all I have added the left spacer over here, as you can see. So this is the left spacer item horizontally, and then I have added the zoom out button. So it has the width 60 and 34. I have set the same width for each buttons. So this is the minimum size and maximum size is the same. String is zoom out, and I have set the icon, zoom out icon, as I have shown you the last video. So I have previously I have added the 5 icons in it: zoom in, zoom out, extends. So now I am setting it in UI file. I prefer to use the Notepad C++ to modify the UI file. So then what I have set the icon size 24 by 24. Then some other properties: checkable is false, checked is false, and set exclusive is true. So only one button can be enabled by enabling set exclusive. It makes all the buttons as a group. Default is false and flat is false. So I have set all these properties for the zoom out button. So this is one widget. Another, no, this is the zoom out button. Yeah, this one. The second one is zoom in. All the properties same, just I have changed the icon and name, zoom in. So all other properties is same, almost same. So third one is the fit to window button. So text is changed and the icon set is changed. So all of the this. So this is how our toolbar frame looks like. I have to set some style. So style sheet. So you can check frame and preview. So this is, if we build this our application, currently it's not showing because we are creating some image label. So let's add some the second component. It is added the and now I am adding second item, which is called scrollArea. So I have set the frame shape and widget resizable property over here, and the alignment is alignment center. I will show you. So widget automatically adds this scroll bar widget contents component by default. So it has some geometry which is almost the same. I have set this, and I have added one more widget in the scroll bar widget contents, which is the Q image label. So in Qt I will show you, we will show images as Q label. Q label has the strong capability to show images as well. So I have set some geometry 560 and 440, and then the minimum size and maximum size. Minimum size is 0 and maximum size I have set the height is 877. So I will show you on this. So this is the our second content, and this is the label. One important property is to show you in this whole area. I have set the alignment is horizontal center and vertical aligned vertical center. So image will be shown horizontally and vertically centered in this scroll area. So now let's again move to the code. So in this scaled image function, first of all I get the set scale. So I am now minimizing this toolbar frame height and then multiply the scale factor over here, and then returning this size, scaled size. So maybe if we scaled by next time we will scale it to 25%, zoom in or zoom out, and the scale factor will be changed. So when I got the scaled size, I will, if image is not null, then scaled image to keep aspect ratio and smooth transformation. So every time I will use the same image which is loaded in m_image, and then create the scaled qpixmap images returned from this function scaled image. And if image is not null, Then first of all set the image label size, which is the same as scaled pixmap size, and then the set pixmap in the image label. So now let's build this property project. So it is giving build error because as we have changed this image viewer from, by default it's created as QWidget. So I have to change from this image file is QFrame to QWidget. So it will be happy now. So let's add some more stuff in it. So now let's add the open file event handler. In this I have added the private slot is open head. I will declare the image pointer, ImageViewer pointer as well. So we need to forward declare the ImageViewer. Over here you can see that I am using null PTR. So in Qt null PTR is not supported, but null PTR is supported in C++11. So in project file I am adding the support for C++11. So q make cxx flags plus equal dash std is equal to C++11. So now we can use the null PTR and C++11 constructs over here. So I am now adding the on open file event handler. So as we have seen, I am adding the Q file dialog. Q file dialog include this header over here. So if ImageViewer is null PTR, then create a new one and add. So this is the Q vertical layout block. As I have shown you, I am creating this. This is the toolbar with frame, and the second one I have created the main vertical layout. ImageViewer layout. So ImageViewer layout is created in main window UI file, as last I have shown you in the content frame. So this is our main window code. So if file is not empty, then set image path and load image file. So I will build the project and run. We just need to add include file ImageViewer. now if you select the JPG file, it will show you. So now we have to implement the resize event. When ImageViewer is resized, we need to set scaled image again. So our resize event is just simple. Just set scaled image. As you have seen, set scaled images, get scaled image, and then set to image label pixmap. So this will show you complete area. I have the build again. So one more thing I want to set over here is, as you have seen, I have to set the background role as well. So this is background role. I'm just setting it at dark. As I have told you, I am making a image label as a child of the scroll area. So what I did is, I am making the image label parent is this is the image viewer. So I am deleting the scrollArea widget, which is the content wrapper. So I am deleting this. This is the by default scrollArea child. So I am programmatically deleting it. So there is no way to delete this from UI designer. So I am deleting it programmatically, and then setting as a null PTR, and then setting the scrollArea set widget is the image label. So in this way, if I then, so it will show you the images, but for the time being our buttons is not working. I will make it workable in the next video. So if you change the video image, it will show you the changed image as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and share Elatesoft channel.